Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. I wanted to do a video all about some of the products that I absolutely love and I never hear anybody talking about them. A lot of them are drugstore and a little bit of them are a little higher end, but they are so good and like I said, nobody ever talks about them. So if you want to know more about that, hang with me, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Alright loves, so I have quite a few products here and I've talked about a few of these a couple of times, but I don't ever hear anyone saying anything about these. And the first one being Milani's Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer. This is so gorgeous, and for the price. So basically what it is, it's an illuminizing primer and it comes in, I think, 2 shades. And it looks like this, but it is the most beautiful like dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. It is so beautiful. I have it on today. I've been wearing it quite a bit and it doesn't give too many, like there's no glitter in it. It's not a lot of light reflecting properties. It just gives the skin a beautiful enhanced glow. And the price point you can't beat. There's so much product in here. It's like 1.59 ounces in here. This will last you forever. I've mixed this into foundations. Again, like I've worn it all over my face like I have today, and it just gives this beautiful soft focus kind of hydrated look, and it is a really great dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, and it has no scent to it. So the Spotlight Primer I talked about a few dupe videos ago has a lot of fragrance to it, and this one is a little bit more of a, I think, a modern look on the skin, and it has no scent to my nose, and it's fantastic. Love that product. All right, so then let's get to some cheek products or multi-use products because I love cream blushes. You know that. I love cream eyeshadows. I'm obsessed. And I think for women that are over the age of say 30 or 35, obviously, as you know, I'm 40, we need a little bit of extra help in that hydration area, and cream products are our best friend. And they're great for long-lasting makeup. So you can put a cream product on, so say eyeshadow or blush, and then you can set it with a powder of the same color or something, you know, richer, and it will stay on a lot longer. I don't ever hear anybody talking about the Bite Beauty multi-sticks. They are stunning. I have Biscotti and Cashew and a few others, but Biscotti is one of my favorites. I have it on today. I have it on underneath some stuff I'll be talking about, but it is so easy to apply. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush. They obviously are cruelty-free. It's 100% food-grade cosmetics. I just don't ever hear anybody talking about this brand, and I love them. I love so many of the products that they make. I use their lip mask, their agave lip scrub. It is just such a beautiful brand that doesn't get a lot of love, and they can be used on the eyes, cheeks, and lips, and it's a perfect travel accessory. You just pop it in your bag and you can do a whole face for a really modern monochromatic look. I love these, but my favorite color is Biscotti and Cashew, and Biscotti is this kind of purpley color. Then Elle came out with these recently. This is their Color Haze Multi-Matte pigments for multi-use basically, and it comes in this really great applicator. You can use it on your cheeks and your lips. I have it on my lips today and then with something over it, which I'll show you, but it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful, highly pigmented, cruelty-free, very on the green trend beauty. It's beautiful for more mature skin because it's going to give you payoff. It dries down matte, which I love, and then you can add glow where you want, so it's good for all skin types. Comes in a really beautiful array of colors. My favorite color is called Waking Up, and it is just a really highly pigmented, easy to use. So I will dab it on the back of my hand. I will take it with a beauty blender or a small detailing brush, and I will work it into the skin. This is probably enough for both of your cheeks and your lips. It is just the most gorgeous color. It's a peachy, pinky color. and it will dry down matte. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. It's such a beautiful product. All right, and rounding out that category, you've heard me talk about this once before. It's Kaja or KJ. I think it's probably KJ. And this is a cream blush product. Okay, this is so cute, by the way. It's a little heart, but I have it on today. It is a very gentle flush. So you basically open up the bottom, you tap this in there, and then you stamp it on your face, and then you can either use your fingers, a brush, a beauty blender to kind of blend it out. What I love about it is it's user-friendly. It is very easy to use, meaning that it does give you great color payoff, but the way it blends is stunning. My favorite color is called Saucy in number 2. I picked this up at Sephora a couple of months ago, and I've been wearing this non-stop. I wear a lot of blushes over it, Hourglass, anything like that to set it. I've worn it on its own, you know, over a tinted moisturizer. It's just a very user-friendly blush, and it's not shimmery. There's no light reflecting properties to it, but again, it's going to give you that hydration, and then you can adjust the glow to your liking. It's such a great product. All right, and then I was told about these from you guys. These is a Milani blush, and this is called Romantic Rose in number 1, and I actually bought another one of these a little while ago, but I went to Target and bought this one recently, and I have it on top of the KJ blush, and it is so it's just beautiful. The color is very kind of transparent, and again, they come in a whole host of colors, so for my skin tone this works really well. It comes in, it feels very velvety on the skin. The price point is amazing. It is just one of the most beautiful drugstore blushes that again is very flattering, easy to use, not super highly pigmented that you're afraid to use it. I just think this is a well-made product, plus the rose on it is so beautiful. I mean, who wouldn't love to just open this up every day and just, you know, go into the rose and put that on the skin. I love it. I think it's so flattering. Okay, and then ColourPop. I hear a lot of people talk about ColourPop, but a long time ago, and I don't hear very much about it. And maybe just in my circle we don't talk about it, but this is one of my absolute highly recommended highlighters for mature skin. This is in Wisp, and it's like a bouncy texture to it, and it is so gorgeous. I have it on right here today. I'll just put a little bit more on so you can see it. It's extremely easy to use, so if you are wanting to kind of do a little bit of glow, it is more of a glow. It's not glitter, okay? It's not gonna make you look like a disco ball. It's just gonna give you a little light reflecting properties. I've used it right here above my brow, just a touch down my nose, and it's so blendable. And it's just the most perfect color. The reason being is that it is a great combination between gold and pink. So it is warm and it is cool. And this probably would last you forever. I've had this close to a year now and have barely gone through it, and it's one of the ones I reach for the most. This one and the Hourglass, but this price point you can't beat. It's a cruelty-free brand. I don't know why I don't hear more about this from mature women. If you don't want to, obviously, a poppy highlighter, this wouldn't be for you, but just, it's not that aggressive. I mean, nobody could really tell, and a little bit goes a long way, just tiny bit. So now this, you've heard me again talk about this, but I just am blown away by how amazingly these products work and that nobody talks about them. This is by Well People. This is their bio-base baked foundation, pressed foundation. It is a baked foundation, like I said, and I am in color number 2. I have it on today over my foundation. I find that this is one of the best green dupes for the mineralized skin finish from MAC and the Sephora's baked powders as well. It is such a beautiful product, and again on that green tip, you can find it in your nearest drugstore, and it's so well made. It gives a really nice light coverage, light setting, and it really goes well with a lot of different you know, foundations. It doesn't grab. They have a deeper one, which I actually use for bronzer every so often. And it's just a great product that I wish more people would get on the train with. All right, now is it Focallure? Is that what it's called? I don't know what the brand is called, but they sent me this a little while ago, and I've kind of been playing with it. It's like called Sculpt and Glow, and it comes with a you know, a highlighter and then a bronzer. It does come in a couple different colors. The price is like $10. For me, I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing this bronzer when I want something that is a cool toned bronzer. And the reason why I've been using that is just because it's a little less dramatic. It goes a lot more with most skin tones. One of my favorite bronzers is by Kevin Aquan in medium. It's a face sculpting contour color, and it's more gray based. And this is cruelty free. Kevin Aquan is not, and much more expensive. I just think it's gorgeous. I have this actually underneath my eyes today as well. The highlighter is a bit aggressive, but you could totally use it on the eyes, very lightly right here. It's just, for the price, it's so, so good. It reminds me a lot of Hoola Light from Benefit, which also is not cruelty free. So this is great. If you guys pick this up, so super pretty. All right, my last 3 items is what I have on my lips. So I told you that I had the Elle on first, and then, am I the only one? Maybe I'm the only one that has never heard anybody talk about these, but this is the Elle Lip Plumping Gloss. Comes in obviously a whole host of colors. Has a little bit of pigmentation to it. For me, it is not sticky. I mean, it's a gloss, so it's gonna be a little bit because it's hydrating, but it just makes the lips look so full. I love this color. This color is called Sparkling Rose. Look at that. It would be beautiful over the Revlon color that I talked about the other day in my favorites video for September. But I love this color. I'm obsessed. It now lives in my purse. Again, Elle is cruelty free. It does have a slight plumping effect to it, like a slight tingle, nothing dramatic. But I just love the way it feels. I love the sheen that it gives on the lips. It just adds so much to any lipstick that you're wearing. I'm gonna totally buy more. I bought this on your recommendation, by the way. All right, my last 2 is the Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On Pencil in Alkaline. I have it on my eyes right now, and that's what I have at the base. It is so smooth, so blendable. These are worth every single penny, I just feel. Of course, you know that I love the Flower Beauty ones. Pixie makes some beautiful ones, but this color is very unique. It's a purple, and it's warm, but it also has cooler undertones in it. It's great for blue, green eyes, hazel eyes, even brown eyes could be just rocking this, but it just blends out so beautifully. It's great to really add definition to the eyes. Mature eyes or people that have an unsteady hand could really use this because they can, you know, you guys can put it along the lash line and then gently kind of buff it out with a pencil brush, and that works really, really well. All right, and then my last one is gonna be more for my super obsessed beauty fans, more of like maybe people that do wedding makeup or, you know, makeup for a living or just want a lot of options for traveling. Sephora, unfortunately, starting next year, I won't be able to talk about their brand, but this I use in my kit. I don't ever hear people talk about the Sephora Pro line. They have beautiful eyeshadow palettes that are highly effective and perform very, very well. This is a blush palette, and it is the palette in medium. There is one that's lighter. But for me, I've actually used all of these colors all over my face. I've used them as eyeshadows. I actually have the color Beverly Hills, which is right here, right over my cream shadow right here, and I just tapped it on with my finger. It is such a gorgeous palette. If you want to just take this with you on vacation, you put it in your Hardware Beauty brush roll, or you know, in your clothes or something like that, and you really could do a whole face with one palette. I just think these are really well made, and they just perform so well, and the price for all of these multi-use tools in here is just absurd. I mean, It's so good. Really highly pigmented, really highly like performance based. They stay on a really long time, and I just was thoroughly impressed when I got this recently at Sephora. So yeah, so those are kind of the ones that I've been finding I gravitate towards on a daily, and I love other people's opinions, and I just never heard anybody talk about these, and they are just so beautiful. And I hope that you guys will give these a go. Let me know if you guys have ever heard of any of these. Well, I'm sure it's from my channel, but if you guys have ever used any of these. And yeah, thank you guys so much for spending a small portion of your day, and I will see you all on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.